This is a message from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. We are going to touch base on your relationship and or the past. I have pulled from the Akashic Tarot deck by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. The Angel Guide Oracle, which will give you some angel messages in terms of your relationship, by Calgary. Also from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right, we're first going to start off with the Akashic Tarot, which will give you some insight in the relationship, in the past relationship, and or the current energy as it is today. The Six of Keys is the first card that came out. It's the Crescent Moon. A man works diligently sculpting a bust in his workroom. Behind him is a large window that overlooks the rolling hills of Harbor City. The moon in the sky points left, growing to full. It's called the Crescent Moon. The waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase, abundance, and growth. Your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. This is a great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. So in this card, there is a man who's diligently working by moonlight as well as candlelight. I see a bus, then it stands out. So this man may be a public figure or in the public eye, or someone that is looked up to and highly favored. This man is definitely working hard, so it seems like all of your hard work, even if you've been frustrated in the past, will be recognized soon, and not just short-term recognition, but also long-term recognition. So now we have the King of Keys, which will be our next card. And I have all these pages bookmarked. All right, so all right, that's not it. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. King of Keys is here. All right, the King of Keys rides a splendid horse towards a great castle in a distance. He is happy at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man with civil or commercial authority. He is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-oriented than people-oriented. Keep this in mind if this man turns out to be a love interest for you or another. Whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for major promotion, a heighten of income, or a further of a career advancements. Career in finance, real estate, and business are typically for a King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansions for you or a man in your life. So with this in mind, this person may work and be more goal-oriented or career-focused rather than someone who's romantic. So their way of showing you love is by providing financially and giving you financial security. So if you're a person who longs for that attention from a person who's going to be very attentive to you and thoughtful in the manner of quality time, that is something to consider if this is a man that you're interested in. Clearing the way upright. A man and a woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through the forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. A large down tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. The card is a strong signal that is now time to take significant action to remove any obstructions in your way. It may be in your personal life, a relationship at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your actions with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy and cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacles that block your step. With time and your attention, the way your dreams will reopen. So, in this a picture, what stood out to me was the tree. There may be someone who needs to spend time in nature to reconnect, um, to reground themselves. Make sure any decisions that you make without haste, that they're well thought through. Sometimes delays give you an opportunity to think clearly, take your time to reassess and or make an action plan. However, I do notice next is the axe. So it will be cleared. It's just a temporary situation or a temporary loss or delay. So the three cards that I pulled for this reading would be the Two of Cups. It is in reverse. So being dissatisfied in a love or spirituality or happiness, miscommunications, obstacles, which came out in our Akashic records, arguments, disharmony, jealousy, quarrel, and petty quarrels. So there could be a work situation in terms of like co-workers gossiping, and or them doing things to delay processes or hindrance of moving forward. Four of Wands, you will have achievement, which will tie into the crescent moon, as well as the King of Keys through hard work and dedication in business, family, or ambition. Uh, Foundations. So there will be peace, romance. A wedding is what stuck out, putting down roots, planning the next steps, and satisfaction, which would tie in again to our clearing of ways card. Use your intuition. The moon came out with the high priestess. So again, the crescent moon, this may happen before the crescent moon. So you'll have knowledge, wisdom, secrets will be revealed. Your subconscious plays a part in this. You may seek answers, spiritual guidance, the occult. So there may be black magic that affects this reading, and self knowledge. So all of those things, again, right above the high priestess came out clearing the way. So by taking time, creating a plan, and being conscious to execute those plans will definitely play a role. So next, I pulled 4 angel guide cards from our angels. It says expect miracles, have compassion, earth and grounded. So again, the tree falling, the man in the forest, the King of Keys, all of those things, the nature sticks out a lot of greenery. So take time, reground yourself, and go and spend some time in nature and raise your vibration. So all of those angel messages do tie in to your cards. The Two of Cups was the dissatisfaction and love and happiness with the quarrels and everything. And we have expect miracles. With the Four of Wands, which is the achievement, is show compassion and earth and grounding yourself. Um, Again, in this picture is an angel. He's meditating. So meditation may be a form of grounding, getting back into our earth setting. In the High Priestess, it says use your intuition, but raise your vibrations. You can raise your vibrations through reconnecting with Earth and grounding yourself. So try to take some time to listen to inspirational messages. Do also gratification words each morning. Read your Bible. Also, take time maybe to speak to a spiritual leader, is what I've heard. So, with that being said, now we're going to pull from the jackpot. The jackpot. And this will give us some additional insight on what's going on in terms of direct messages from our angels and guides. We would consider these messages as divine timing. If anything should come out, such as a name that may relate directly to you and or a person around you, take only what applies to you. This is not a one-size-fits-all, so any messages that come out don't fit your circumstances, please discard those messages and take, again, only what applies to your situation. So childhood trauma, the person or partner that you are dealing with may have had childhood trauma in middle school or high school between the ages of 11 and 18. Say they have no feelings about a traumatic event. So something may happen. The name George in 90 days. Could be a street hustler. They are feeling relaxed, refreshed. Last name Clark. Their karmic relationship is you take care of another man's child. Timing is around anniversary. Maybe for you and this karmic, you may find out that you're taking care of other men's child. I don't think about anyone but myself is the karmic. Divine masculine, feels sincere. First name Dennis. My female cousins feel like you are competition. So this is a divine masculine to divine feminine conversation. Emotional blackmail could be a parent accuses them of being selfish. So they are also experiencing karmic energy between them and a parental figure. However, they feel energized. Do what you love. So, to this street hustler, the advice is do what you love. So, we're tying that back into our tarot cards that we pulled in the career sector. As long as you're doing what you love, there will be abundance. First name Kevin. I don't know. I know I do too much. So this street hustler is telling their partner that they know that they do too much. An angel message that wanted to come out is believe that miracles do happen every day. So again, expect miracles. Could be feeling uneasy. Last name Roberts. First name Jennifer. The bank could be significant. Again, financial increase and or promotion came up. First name Abigail. They ask you to do something in return for something else, but it is usually not a fair trade. Could be experiencing emotional blackmail from a parental figure again. and or a karmic. Another relationship card came out. There are no make-up or breakup moments in this relationship with the karmic. They would describe their ideal partner as captivating. They're still in love with their ex, whether that be the karmic and or divine masculine to divine feminine. I found out the child is not mine. So again, this is the karmic relationship. The street hustler found out the child's not theirs, and they've been taking care of another man's child. They're feeling warm. The angels want to give this masculine another message. Angels give messages in our dreams, so pay attention to your dreams, write down your dreams. The dentist could be coming up soon for someone or be of significant importance. Your guides and the ascended masters are with you. Believe in yourself and trust your intuition. Angel number 333 came out. Don't compare yourself to others or anyone else came out next. There also could be emotional blackmail where a partner tells all the sacrifices that they have made for the divine feminine or divine masculine. Or a parental figure could use that as a form of blackmail. The ideal partner for this street hustler and or person that we're speaking of is someone who displays loyalty and a car share. Karmic is very moody at this time. First name Mark. Childhood trauma could be taking too many risks in middle school to high school age, 11 to 18. This is an 18 plus reading. So in Sex Tarot, the street hustler and or some divine masculine or divine feminine wants 50 Shades of Grey. Childhood trauma is chronic drinking. Could have lived in a house with an alcoholic. Feeling brave. Feeling stressed and weary. Maybe tired. Looking for a romantic getaway where there could be 50 Shades of Grey going on. In their love relationship, they would like romance. The sacral chakra could be blocked at this time, causing infertility, hip pain, sexual dysfunction, emotional imbalances, creative blocks. Foods that I would suggest to eat to clear the sacral chakra would be carrots, seeds, nuts, oranges, or pumpkins. I'm not a physician, so please consult your doctor. Feeling centered as well. First name Elijah. Pretend to have feelings is the status right now in the karmic relationship. The market or the store. Feeling agitated. Something could happen when you're shopping. At the store could be disturbed. They have feelings of rejection. The karmic has identity issues and maybe possibly feeling rejected at this time. Again, parental blackmail. Parents making the divine feminine or divine masculine to feel obligated, reminding them of sacrifices they've made for them. My aunt does not like you. This has come out several times in the last couple of readings. First name Evelyn, feeling fragile at this time. First name Philip. The karmic relationship is very prominent in this reading. I know about her, the one you wish you felt good enough to go to. So the karmic knows that the divine masculine is having feelings for divine feminine, and they feel like the only reason that they're with them is because they don't feel like they're good enough for them. First name Julie, last name Walker. My best friend wants us together. This could be a businessman. First name Larry. The betrayal in this karmic relationship would be lying. In the newspaper, something could be publicized publicly or made news. Family people pleaser is what has been historically the issue in a relationship between the divine masculine, divine feminine, and or soulmates and life partners. Last name Reed. In the sky. So an airport, a trip, or a plane. I know that a romantic getaway is definitely on the masculine's mind. So he could be trying to surprise his feminine with a trip. First name Johnny. It's complicated. So the reason the masculine could still be with the karmic could be complications and or the child that they thought were theirs and they're finding out no longer is theirs. Could be the obstacle that could be removed. It could be a peaceful time within 90 days. First name Sandra, feeling worn out and self-conscious at this time, as well as dissatisfied. Again, tying back to the tarot and the Akashic records, that those feelings and issues shall be removed by the time the new crescent moon comes. In a department store, emotional blackmail could be happening for punishing themselves, knowing it will make their partner suffer, is what the karmic could be doing or saying at this time. Lucky and strong and amazed. There are gradual movement towards better. So the divine masculine and the karmic can understand that at this time that things will get better because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That obstacle that was standing in divine masculine or divine feminine's way prior to them discovering that what they felt like was a reason to keep their relationship together is no longer an obstacle, because that burden is no longer there or will soon be removed. Angel number 777 came out. It says blessings and growth surround your spirituality. Also a good sign of luck, manifesting your dreams. So again, going back to at this time, working on yourself and spiritual growth should be on your radar. Self-care, working on removing obstacles, regrounding yourself, because soon public recognition and or relief is on the way. First name Charlotte will describe their future partner as outgoing, on television. So again, these places so far as like television, in the sky, newspaper, market or store, dentist, the bank, in a ride share car, a car ride. All these things are very like public places. Finances came out. Maybe someone has a spending habit or will treat themselves to something special, being as though they've been working so hard. My best friend said you're no good for me in the divine feminine, divine masculine reading, and or that's what the divine masculine and or partner is saying to this karmic at this time. First name Robert, first name Karen, first name Barbara, feeling upset and daring. They would describe their partner as thoughtful, the park, moved. First name Kenneth, last name Gonzalez. And I'll just kind of briefly go through these things. So it feels like within 90 days there will be a karmic relationship coming to an end because the masculine and or feminine's friends has identified that the karmic is not a good relationship for this masculine. There will be gradual movement towards better. This partner has been doing things as lying, punishing themselves because they felt like it would affect the masculine or feminine, knowing that if they do these things that they could get more attention because they know that they're not that person's person, that the person that their partner has strong feelings for, they know that they will leave them eventually for. They have identity issues, moody. I don't think about anyone but myself. So they're selfish. There could be some sort of anniversary approaching and or coming near that is on this person's mind. And at that time, when that anniversary comes up, they'll be feeling regret for the things that they've done as in terms of negativity and blaming another man's child on this masculine. The masculine sees that they are still in love with their ex. They want a romantic getaway with a 50 Shades of Grey theme. They see their partner as thoughtful, outgoing, romantic, loyal, and captivating. And they're telling their partner, their ideal partner, or their ex, that I found out the child isn't mine. They want to do what they love. In terms of emotional blackmail, they haven't just been getting blackmail in their private romantic relationship, but a parent making them feel obligated, reminding them of sacrifices, pretending to have feelings of disappointment. Again, their karmic relationship, the partner reminds them of all the sacrifices that they've made. And then they try to make it seem like even at points when they are broken up or away from each other, that their partner has done things to make them act or react in the ways that they do in their relationship. So giving their bad behavior an excuse. A parent could be making the masculine feel like they're selfish. They can also ask them to do things that they're not responsible for, or making them feel obligated to spend time or make sacrifices for them when life gets in the way and there may not necessarily be time and or funds. Funds is what I heard in terms of tying back into the bank where they can support a parent financially. And their female cousins influence this karmic relationship or negativity. There could have been a parent who had chronic drinking, which caused this masculine to take too many risks, as well as say that they don't have any feelings about this parent being an alcoholic or drunk, or living in a situation with an alcoholic and drunk from the middle school ages. It could have started around when they were 11, and it could have gone on until they were of adult age. So this made them, as a result, be a people pleaser. Take advice from close relatives. It came up that my aunt does not like you. I know I did too much, or my best friend wants us together. So their friends could see that the ex definitely makes this masculine a better person, brings out the best in them, is a better suitor for them than the karmic relationship. Again, a businessman, a street hustler. So any of these names could be relevant and or be a message for anyone who has come across. I keep hearing, or could be a message for anyone who is related to a person that comes out in this message. Kenneth, Robert, Johnny, Larry, Philip, Elijah, Mark, Kevin, Dennis, or George. Any of those names resonate and or come up with you, there is a message, or there were messages for a person that you may know with those names. Last name Gonzalez, Reed, Walker, Roberts, Clark. First name Barbara, Karen, Charlotte, Sandra, Julie, Evelyn, Abigail, or Jennifer. Again, love and light. Thank you for joining us today. This is another divine masculine to divine feminine reading. Please take what resonates, leave what don't, and or pass the message along. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.